Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, this is Future Michaela popping in really quick before this video starts to apologize for how short this video is. I didn't want these clips to go wasted, so I'm putting it in as a small little video. Sadly, this will be our last classroom setup video, but I will be posting more videos as the school year goes on. By the time this video comes out, we have officially made it through the first 3 days of school. Guys, I tried my hardest to film the first day of school, and having 3 classes and 2 other co-teachers and working together, so I have over 60 something students. That's a lot. And so I tried the first day of school, and I didn't even try to pick up the camera the next 2 days of school. It was just a lot, and getting back in the routine with the kids and stuff. So this week I am going to try to get back in the swing of videoing here and there. So I will probably start filming videos again tomorrow for the following week. Videos will probably start going up every other week instead of 2 or 3 a week, just because of time and scheduling and things like that. But thank you guys for the continued support, and I hope you like these last few minutes of classroom setup. It is the day before school starts. We start school tomorrow. We had to meet the teacher yesterday. I was hoping I was going to be able to pick you guys up, but we started at 8 o'clock on the dot. We have parents coming in, and I just didn't have time to sit you guys down and just chit chat yesterday, sadly. But I have time today, hopefully. The classroom, it's not the best put together because I still have things out from yesterday. And so that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to clean up kind of. Go ahead and pick up the meet the teacher stuff that kids didn't come. Of the kids who didn't come, I had maybe 80% of my homeroom come, which is pretty good. But I still have some things that I need to clean up. I went from, if you remember from a previous vlog, I said I had 20, then I went up to 22, now I'm down to 19. So there's no telling what number I'll have tomorrow when they come in, but we're gonna set up for 20 and just hope for the best. I have enough tables or desks for 23. So yeah, let's clean this room up. Cleaned up the classroom. This is stuff that I student left. But I think I had, let's see, I set up for 22. I had 7 meet the teacher packets still left, and then one of the kids that is not on my roster anymore came yesterday. So I have 5 kids, I think, that didn't come. So I'm gonna sit down, figure out which 5 didn't come, and then kind of mark these so I know to give them to them tomorrow to take home so the parents can fill out the information. Okay, so I separated everything from Meet the Teacher. I figured out who wasn't here, and I wrote their names on their information, and I just clipped it together. Now I'm going to make a transportation sheet for myself and a roster, like a cute little roster, and finally my schedule that I haven't done yet. So I'm gonna do all of that right now. I just finished. I made my transportation list for the first day of school, and I made my roster, and now I'm gonna make my daily schedule. I was just waiting to finalize some things before I fully made it, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that really quick too. I also used the pastel pop decor, so it looks like this, and you can edit and put anything you want in it. Okay. Schedule is done and being printed as we speak. I'm now going to sit and kind of try to figure out what I'm going to do for the first day. I know some things, but I am a person, I have to write it down to make sure that I don't lose it up here. So I'm going to write these down really quick, and then I'll kind of talk about what I have for tomorrow. 1:30. I'm back from lunch. I'm going to show you a couple things that I've done across the classroom. It's just once there's more people here, I'm a talker and I haven't been able to pick up the camera as much, but I am going to continue trying to pump out these videos for you guys. So the first thing I did, I lined my mailboxes. They had names of kids who weren't my kids, but kids that did go here previously. So I went ahead and lined that, and I'm gonna put the numbers on there. Every kid will come in with a pencil already on their desk and a pencil gripper. My plan is to have these be pencils that stay in my room. So like whatever class is in here with me would use it, and then it will go back in the pencil grip before they leave. The hope is to reduce how many pencils are used throughout the school year. Now, if a child comes in, they're like, I want to use my pencils, totally fine. But if their pencil breaks or something like that, then they have my pencil there. And I think I'm going to have somebody in each class who's in charge of making sure that all the pencils are back in the pencil pouch or in the pencil grippers before they leave. Okay, plans for tomorrow. I have a coloring sheet that one of my coworkers made. It says welcome to third grade. We're going to do that in the morning for like our morning work and kind of get everybody situated. Then we have like a little news show that we're going to watch. We're going to practice our routines. So like we put book bags outside of our classroom. I have flexible seating, so I also how we're going to choose seats in here. How to enter the classroom. I do morning greetings, so, and I'll show you guys, it's on my door, my morning greetings. Then we're going to do supplies, and I even wrote on here like things I need to take up from students and things that need to stay with them. Then we're going to read First Aid Jitters, and that kind of, it's always a great book to read if you've never read First Aid Jitters. If you've never read First Aid Jitters, is about a main character who's super nervous to go to school, and as you're reading the story, it talks about how they're nervous and they go to school and all these things, and you realize at the end of the story that it's actually a teacher who has jitters, not a student. So that kind of, students can kind of relate when a teacher reads a story about jitters and knowing that, yeah, they're nervous as a student, but also I'm nervous as well as their teacher. So I love reading First Aid Jitters. Then we are going to go through some like carpet expectations because I teach, they learn from the carpet. So they're really only at their desk for morning work, independent work, and like tests and stuff. So we're going to talk about carpet expectations, related arts or specials expectations. Then they'll go to related arts. Then we're going to do take a guess, the teacher edition. So when students are going to guess things about me. I love doing this at the beginning of the year, and then hopefully I didn't get to do it last year, but hopefully we do it at the end of the year and see how much the kids have actually learned about me, because we learn a lot about the kids and we retain a lot, but it's always fun to see what they have retained about me. Then I'm going to have my first switch, and then the expectations are kind of the same, coming in and picking seats. We'll do the take a guess again, then we'll switch and we'll have bathroom breaks, lunch, recess, and then we'll also do, I'm doing the take a guess game with each class. It's just always fun to see the crazy things that they say about you. And then I'll have my class at the end of the day again, and we're gonna come together, and I think we're gonna do like the find somebody who is wearing blue or something like that, and you have them sign off. And so really that is going to take up a lot of the day. I think I'm going to end the day with our class as a family, and I want to somewhere in the day read a letter from your teacher on the first day of school. I love that one as well. So yeah, I'm going to try to get those 3 read alouds in tomorrow. If not, I'm definitely gonna get in our class as a family, First Aid Jitters, and then a letter from your teacher on the first day of school will be like an extra one if we have more time. So here's to hoping. But my job now, I need to print my transportation sheet. I need to print my roster. I need to print my roster just to have it. And then I need to go print everything that I need for tomorrow. So like the coloring sheet, and I think my co-teacher, one of my co-teachers, is going to do the Find Somebody Who page. And yeah, that's really it, guys. I don't have a lot to print for tomorrow. But in some point, I had a lot of plans for tomorrow, and I'm feeling like I'm just not going to have enough time to do it. So I think I'm going to just have it just in case. And if I, of course, like, it's better to have more because you can just move it on to the next day. I want them to do a self-portrait of themselves. I feel like that would be something cool also to, like, see what they did of themselves at the beginning of the year and then at the end. I'm also going to take pictures of them on the first day of school. It's always nice to see what they look like at the beginning of the year and what they look like at the end of the year, and how much they've changed and how much they've grown. And I think that's everything I need to do. I needed to do like a reading interest survey at some point, just to see kind of how they feel about reading. And yeah, the first day of school is really just me getting to know them and them getting to know me. And then we kind of get into the more academic stuff as we go on. So yeah, I'm going to probably go print this stuff. I'm not going to take you guys with me to go print. I'll probably show a couple of things that I may have, but I'm still getting into the like recording outwardly. Like usually I record like behind a closed door or something like that. So I'm gonna go print stuff. We have exactly now like an hour and 5 minutes before we're gonna have a meeting at the end of the day. So I need to make sure I'm almost fully ready by 2:45 pretty much. So let's go print some stuff, or I'm gonna go print some stuff and I'll check in with you guys later on.